Bonjour, you mediocre dick weasels. Everyone who has ever loved you is wrong, and you'll never be the man your mother is. It's your boy Rob, and apparently, I'm an asshole. Well, here we go again. Another episode. Welcome back, welcome forward, welcome here, welcome there. This isn't Dr. Seuss, but, I'm glad you're here. That rhymed. That was cool. All right, anyways. Thank you for coming back. And if you're new here, wow, this is a really weird numbered episode to start off with. I mean, there's a lot more. But thanks for coming. If you don't know what we do, we read these stories that people have submitted to the internet because that's the best place to go for advice. And they read these stories and they want to know if they're, right or wrong in the scenarios that they put us in. For the most part, we get on Reddit and we look at these Reddit stories because they have a whole thread called Am I the Asshole? And that's what the whole thing started off on. I know I get on Reddit all the time. And, I'm really talking about the redditors, like the commenters on some of these, for the most part, adult scenarios that they're coming from a really juvenile perspective, it seems. I'm not going to say that everybody's young, but there's a lot of young thoughts and young thought processes out there. So I try to get away from Reddit, made a Twitter called twitter.com/assholeamthe, or a Gmail, amitheahole22@gmail.com. And I would like for people to start submitting stories there. And then this puts a little personal touch on this. It's like me and you, the original poster and me. And less of these Reddit characters who probably haven't even gotten out of their mom's basement, let alone the city or the state that they're in. I have been getting some good stories. Like I got a really good one, a juicy one popping up. But I kind of want to do something interesting for that episode. That might be next week. So look forward to that. The Twitter, I've been getting a few hits on there. But as I noticed, I might have to reformat how I structured it because that character limit makes it a whole thread. And then I got to figure out how I'm going to put it in here. But trust me, I'm always thinking about this show, not like you asked, but I really want to do some more cool things. I got some really cool things lined up. I've been saying that for a while, but Friday should be the first of many. So, that's what we do. We read these stories and we let people... We read these stories and we let people know whether they're the asshole, whether they're not the asshole, whether everyone sucks, no one sucks at all. And then I usually do a thing where I shit on a city or a state or a country or a continent, whatever, or a whole group of people. And last episode I did something where I basically shat on, these people who be like, what did I say? It's giving me, This one is, I ain't gonna hold you. Don't fucking touch me. And it's a phrase that's like, I'm not gonna lie. So what's the whole I don't get where they're coming from. I feel like one person said it, messed up the sentence, and then they kept saying it, and then it caught on, and then the internet just drags things on and just lets go everywhere. I ain't gonna hold you. I'll give you a sentence where people use this at. They be like, hey, did you like that movie? Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I love that shit. And I don't get it. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. First of all, gone. I ain't gone. Meaning I didn't go anywhere. Hold you is in like, I'm not going to hug you. I'm not going to hug you, but it doesn't make sense to me. Some people put those two together. They go, I ain't going to hold you, but it's giving me insecurity. Something. It's really stupid. I ain't going to hold you is as dumb as it's giving me. All dumb. Really stupid. Don't touch me. Figure out grammar. Is it hard to be like, I'm not going to lie to you? How about have a good relationship with your friends where you don't even have to say, I'm not going to lie to you, but yada, yada, yada. They should just trust you. Somebody says, hey, how was that movie? It was pretty good. Man, I trust your judgment because I usually do. Then you don't have to even do all that other shit and then say something even dumber like, I ain't going to hold you. Where do you come from where people just go, look, when I'm lying to you, I'm just going to hug you? Anyways, let's get on with the show because I ain't going to hold you. This is dumb as fuck.
He said it.
Am I the asshole? Asshole. That's new. Am I the asshole for asking my pregnant girlfriend to pay for or replace my meal because she ate all of it? I've been with my girlfriend for going on 2 years. Before we ever met, she and her sister had been working on her being a surrogate for her sister and her sister's husband. That just got real. Global things delayed that. We talked about her agreement before we got together, and now she's pregnant for them. She is staying with them for now, but she comes over to my place frequently to spend time with me when she's free. It's not so bad, but either she raids my kitchen or she complains nothing looks good and wanted me to keep some of her for sure cravings on hand. My parents came to visit me and asked me if I wanted them to pick up anything for me on their way. They had to pass one of my favorite restaurants to get here, so I said yes. They showed up, we visited with each other. I ate a little bit of what they bought me since I wasn't really hungry yet and put the rest in the fridge for dinner that night. I was looking forward to it later. My girlfriend wound up coming over for a bit after they left. She got hungry and wanted a snack and came out with the container I put my leftovers in and goes, "Can I have some of this?" I told her yes. She came back with the plate and she didn't take some of it. She took all of it and put all kinds of shit on it so we couldn't even share. I told her that I said she could have some and she just ate all of it, all of what I intended to have for dinner. So I asked her to either just send me a few bucks to pay for it so I can get some myself, or she could make the drive and go get me another order. She didn't want to drive that far and she didn't think she should have to pay me anything. I told her she should because it'd just be nice of her to do so. Since I get it, she gets cravings, but it's not like she's pregnant with my kid or we even live together. She left at that point. Left half the food uneaten and I wouldn't even eat it because of what she put on it. I'm assuming like mayonnaise, mustard and stuff. I don't eat that shit either. A couple hours later, my mother called. My girlfriend texted her about what happened. My mom gave me an earful about how I have no idea what it's like for my girlfriend right now and I need to be supportive and let things go. Am I the asshole? No, you're not the asshole. Yes, she is the asshole. For anybody else in these comments, again, these Reddit fucking comments are ridiculous. You're a fucking asshole. You're complaining about food? Okay, well, I'll respond to that myself. Yeah, you're complaining about food. It's not complaining about the food. You said, hey, well, that was my dinner. Can you replace that? You just ate all of it and threw a bunch of shit on it and then didn't even eat all of it. It's the fucking principle behind it. And then you said, no, I'm not going to replace it. Well, here's my answer to somebody saying you're a little baby for complaining about it. What did she do? She left some bullshit, and then texted your mom. That's complaining. And then your mom called you and was like, oh, why did you include someone else? I talk about this all the fucking time. If you're in a relationship with somebody, you are in a relationship with that person. Stop including family members in that shit. Because then they'll poison the well, and then you'll wonder what the fuck happened. She had a lot of nerve. Come over your house, you know what I'm saying? See that there's only like a couple of, what did you say? You only took a couple of bites? So you saved the rest for dinner. She sees it like, oh my God. Well, first of all, how was she pregnant by her sister? Sorry, that was weird. How was she pregnant being a surrogate for her sister and brother-in-law? She lives with them. She's putting her body through a whole bunch of shit and they don't feed her or something like that. How's she always coming over your house? And I get it. There's a cravings thing. Let's stop giving people excuses for being shitty human beings. She could have replaced, if she ate all of it, you seemed understanding like, damn, you ate all my food. Damn, I really love that place. But okay, can you throw me a few bucks? Or, hey, look, call Uber Eats for me on your way out. That'd be dope. I would appreciate that. What up with the common courtesy of being appreciative of each other? She just like, nope, I'm out. Fuck you. Hey, mother-in-law, he just complains about me eating food. I'm pregnant, so No, stop giving people that excuse. It's, I don't give a fuck. You're supposed to, if you can't control yourself or your hormones, at this point, if you can't control your fucking hormones, I'm going to get railed for this one, but I don't give a fuck. You should still try to hold yourself to a bigger accountability. When they say this, and this is not men against women, this is not women against men, this is nothing like that, but hear me out. If you're an adult, be a fucking adult. Things happen to everyone, every single person, not just you because you're pregnant. Sure, you have a bigger limit of what you can handle, but if you can't handle it, slow down for a second, breathe a little bit, go to the classes, do all this other stuff. You have your brother-in-law, your sister, and your boyfriend. You got a whole wealth of people. Apparently, you got his mother too. Slow the fuck down for a second, breathe for a second, and say, hey, look, I'm sorry. Come back to it and say, I'm sorry. At least that would have been better than you texted his mother. That whole period shit was, I got my period, so sorry I was being a complete douchebag to you or stabbed you in the neck. None of this shit should be an excuse. Like, if you're a dude and you're not getting, ass, that is not the woman's fault. You fucking, I guess I can't say it on YouTube because that's a flag. Okay. There's no excuse. You're an adult. You have a wealth of knowledge in front of you. Figure out how to be better. You could have replaced this food. The original poster, you're not the asshole. I don't give a fuck what Reddit says. Fuck you, Reddit. Replace my food. I'm tired. I'm aggravated right now because I haven't eaten yet, and that's nobody else's fault but my own. And Reddit commenters for making me more aggravated about this food shit. So anyways, I'm moving on to the outro. Here it is.
Joey doesn't share food!
Exactly. So, another show has come and gone. I'm getting ready for Friday's episode. I'm doing everything I can to make sure that this one goes off without a hitch. Last week, the lighting was bad, the sound was bad, and I had people here, and it was a good time. We still had a good time, but, I needed to make sure a couple of things were in order. See, this is a little different because this is just me in the apartment. I'm just chilling. This is done on a fucking iPhone. Like, honestly, you don't need all that other shit. If you want to vlog, yeah, get that vlogging camera with the fuzzy mic on top. Okay, all good. But I'm saying, I spent a lot of money for this fucking phone. The cameras are great, and I know how to edit. So at the end of the day, do what you got to do. Don't let anybody tell you got to wait for some shit. Really quick, it's a little personal, but I've had people who were telling me like, oh, when I was thinking about starting this show a long time ago, or any other show, oh, we need to get this camera, that camera. We got to wait for lighting. Why do we have to wait for it? We either just buy it or we use what we have. Oh, it's not going to come out right. It actually does. There's a lot of things you can do if you know what to do. So my advice I guess I'm going to start doing advice at the end of the episodes after I called you guys dick weasels or some shit. But whatever. My advice is do what you can with what you can. And with what you can't, improvise. And initiate things. Just get it started. If you don't like it, you don't like it, but at least you say you tried. That's my word to you guys. Make sure to send more episodes to twitter.com/asshole. What? Twitter.com/assholeamida or amitheahole22@gmail.com. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe. Hit that notification bell and all that dingy ding shit. And yeah, let's keep this shit going. Please get me off Reddit. I mean, I went to the doctor, clean bill of health, but you guys are fucking up my blood pressure and I feel it in my eyeballs. Love you like a play cousin.